Hey folks, Cal here at Ace and Desert. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing an 8-board tourney, the Diana and Friends Match Point 8-board Tournament Weekly for this week. So let's get into it. We pick up a 4 triple 3 13 count, and opponents open a club. We can consider two reasonable options here: pass or double. Pass because of 4 triple 3's texture. Double is a little aggressive, but we do have an opening hand. Other options that maybe would be under consideration would be like making a 4-card overcall, but this suit is really way too weak to consider doing that. We're gonna go with double because we favor aggression. Partner is a passed hand, so if we don't double here now, like we're probably not getting into this auction, very likely at all, and we do want to cause some disruption because we do have opening strength. Not necessarily even to win the contract, just to like be annoying to the opponents. Like we're gonna double, and they may have like a normal negative double, and then they may have like a normal bid 4-card major bid, and partner will probably jam them with like 2 of something, which is my prediction for this auction, and that just maybe derails them away from the right contract. So we're gonna double, and partner jumps to 3 diamonds, probably showing like 5-card diamond suit, some 5-3-3-2, or could be like a very weak 6-card suit that couldn't open. So we successfully jam them here, and we're gonna see if they'll probably sell out to 3 diamonds, just based on knowing this is a best hands principal tournament and openers already passed. But let's see what happens. And they sell out. Yeah, this is just robot being robot, making like bids that are awful. So robots jumping in this. So normally like we know like Queen Jack fourths over here, but we're gonna have to fly ace here because we know West is gonna rough the second round of clubs. So we want to score this ace but we can. Now there's a lot kind of to do in this hand. The best thing to do here is maybe try to get like 5 diamonds in the club and like 1 or 2 hearts. So we're actually not gonna like pull trump in this hand. The strategy in this hand is going to be to get like low diamond roughs. Okay, so they have a second club return. So this means this was Queen Jack tight. So that means East must be 4-4-3-2. Specifically, they must be. We know their exact shape. They should be 4-4 in the majors, 3 clubs, doubleton diamond. So they have a doubleton diamond. That's bad news. That means diamonds are 4-4-3-2, which is kind of what we expected. So we're gonna take our honor while we can. Then the question is, we know there's 4 hearts over here. Is it reasonable to maybe play them for like King Queen 4? It's certainly possible. We know hearts are 4 triple 3, which kind of favors us. I think my strategy is actually to lob the Jack of Hearts and play for them to cover. That's looking good. We're going to rough a spade. Now we're going to hope the heart pops. It does. They're going to cash a club. They're going to pitch a heart so that they can rough the 3rd heart. They didn't. That's interesting. Okay. We know they're 4 triple 3 over here, so I'm going to rough this high. They're both out of spades. Yeah. This is my 4th spade. So we said spades were what? 4-4. 4 by 1, I guess. They've each pitched a spade. So we're just gonna like full duck this. The problem is like East probably has queen and 1 diamond. I'm gonna like do this and hope they over rough. If they under roughed, which is interesting. Oh, they're 4 triple 3. Okay. So we got their shape slightly wrong. That's why I probably should have figured it out when Weston pitched a heart. So we went down 1. Not a lot we can do there. Moving on to this hand, we pick up a 13 count. They open a spade. We're going to overcall 2 Ds. It's the most logical thing to do in this hand. There wasn't really any other alternative. They bid 2 spades. Partner pass. They probably don't have 3-card diamond support. No. It's possible we have like a 9-card outfit or something. They could have like up to like a bad 5 hearts. They would bid a 6-card art suit. Just thinking about like other textures partner can have. Spades haven't been raised, we know. So like partner probably is like 4. Partner could have like 4 spades and 4 clubs in a bad hand. We're kind of a little too vulnerable to do anything. If we were like non-ball, I might consider a reopening double. And then correcting clubs to diamonds. But I think that's probably a little bit too aggro here, so we're gonna pass. Um, I've seen bot do this with less than 5 clubs, so we're gonna actually just pull to diamonds. I don't trust robot at all. Alright, so the robot actually did have a good 6 clubs. That's interesting. They did not compete in their 11 card spade fit. They said those are 3 diamonds. Okay, that's a choice. So we're gonna try. We played high in this board because we have the spots, and I wanted to basically pop the ace because I have limited entries to this hand. That could be like a stiff club here. The texture of this is kind of weird. I'm like kind of sus of what's going on. It's getting roughed. Okay, that's not getting roughed. Interesting. So if hearts split, we do not need a club. It's like I don't think East has. The interesting thing is I don't think East could be caching singleton Ace of Hearts here. It's like something's funky with the distribution of this hand, right? Like this hand's not like I don't think East is like 6-3-2-2. It's kind of the weird thing going on here. So like I have 2 strategies here. I could it doesn't matter which hand I win this in. One strategy is to bang down the top 2 diamonds and then cash the 3rd club pitching a heart, and if diamonds split 3-2, we're good. The other strategy is to like take the diamond finesse, but if hearts are 4-1, then I'm using an extra trick for no reason. I think I'm just gonna bang down the diamonds. This could be stupid. Diamonds could be 4-1 too, but I just feel like diamonds are splitting. Just something in my radar. Okay, the diamond finesse was off anyway. Something in my radar was going off about like potentially the heart splitting badly. It looks like that was not the case. They cashed ace from ace jack tight apparently. But like the diamond finesse wasn't on anyway, and the diamond finesse is more likely to be off on this layout notice because this hand had shown 6 spades. So even though like the diamond's an honor and there's the points are more likely in opener's hand, vacant spaces probably favored the diamond being like the 1 card in the other hand. So we pick up a flat 10. We're just gonna pass, and this might pass out to be honest. Barton opens a spade. I forgot these tournaments aren't best hand, I think, with Diane and Friends. Let me check that quickly. I think Diane and Friends explicitly is not best hand. So it's more like Real Bridge. So that means partner could have more value. So we're actually going to bid Drury just in case partner is like a big hand, and we do. We have pretty much the best possible hand for partner in context. They cash the king. This lets us concede a heart to develop the 10 of hearts, which is good to pitch a club in hand. So this is already looking like very good for us. The main thing here is just like pulling trump. We can pick up 4-1 spades this way, jack 4th. But it looks like they're just dropping. So there's no reason not to pull the trump because we have an entry in the diamonds. So we're gonna unblock the heart so that we can enjoy the good 10 of hearts. Probably shift to a club, but that's not gonna do shit for them. We're gonna win the ace, cross, say goodbye to a club. There's no real like club squeeze here. Like there's nothing from the guards, so we just try to steal a club low there, and then we have 4 solid tricks in hand, so not too bad. We pick up an 11 count. They open 1 no, showing 15 to 17. We're gonna show hearts in a minor. Pretty straightforward. They Lebenstahl to either drop or do a variety of other things. So they might be dropping in clubs, or diamonds, or inviting in spades. We're gonna see what they do. They were dropping in clubs, and partner is now showing like maybe a weak 4 hearts, just like bidding the law, and then I don't know what the hell West is doing. West could have made a negative double, so they're probably like less than invitational with clubs and spades, and partner must have 5 hearts or like something weird. Now we should be doubled here. This bidding is god awful. Partner might have 5 hearts, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Just pass. Like there's nothing. Like partner has 5 hearts. We're cashing. What do I have on defense? Right, I have like a heart and a spade. We don't like this lead. This diamond holding's bad because we see the king missing. So we know like 1 diamond finesse is on. And this may very well be roughed. Yep. Partner had 6 hearts for us, and notice did not raise our immediately 2 hearts because it's Robot is the damn worst, so they're 6'5", clearly. So I guess they have a stiff diamond and they're 6'5". They have 6 clubs and 5 spades, but they're playing a 5-2 fit, apparently. We have this stiff diamond. I guess they have a stiff diamond because they didn't take the diamond finesse. And then they had a heart void, so they're 6'6". I guess they're 6'6" in spades and clubs, and they were gonna play 3 clubs. We pushed them to this. Yeah, so spades were 6-2-1, 6-4-2-1. We just like pitch our hearts; they don't matter. Great job, partner. They're gonna play 3 clubs instead of their guaranteed 8 card spade fit. Oh, okay. They had doubleton, so they're 5-6. Interesting. Well, that was a bridge hand that happened. We pick up a 9 count overcall. Simple raise by partner. They're bidding and competing in clubs. Revolve, so it's like a little sketchy to raise to 3 hearts. This is usually only a 3 card heart raise. We are benefited by the fact that Law of Total Tricks probably makes it more likely that we declare decently in hearts. The problem is, like, we have the stiff club, and partner's the one that will have club wastage, so I prefer to let partner compete in these situations. Let them evaluate their club holding and decide if we're good enough to compete to 3 hearts. Unless I have like significantly more strength than I've shown with heart, and I still have a 9 count. So we'll let partner decide. Partner must have some club defense. So we're slid out to this one. The only consideration might be that, like, if playing with a weak partner, I might not like trust partner's judgment, or like we are defending like a non-vol contract 3 clubs. So like going down 1 in 3 hearts probably would have been good, but maybe we were going down 2, and that would be a 0 anyway. We're gonna lead the ace of hearts, which I don't feel great about, but I want to kind of just see dummy on this one. Actually, I probably should have let a trump. I probably should have kept the heart position closed. But we blew the hearts already, so let's see if partner has the... Yeah. So we blew a heart trick with our shitty lead because we didn't think. Spades are 4-4-3-2. Partner's like double to 9 of spades or 9-3. Okay, ace 9-3. Interesting. We probably blew the whole hand by leading a heart, unfortunately. I guess there was a world where a trump lead brew at a partner's natural trump trick. So I'm going to play low to the ace and finesse the diamond, probably. I'm a sitting duck here. Sad, sad. Well, a club lead would blow partner's club trick, probably, so there may not have been a good lead. We're going to double here. We could consider a 2 club overcall, but it's like a bad 5 card club suit. Let's just get the hearts in the picture. And they compete to an aggressive 3 spades, showing like a good 18, good spades. Partner showed a simple preference for clubs, which is kind of interesting. We might want to bid 5 clubs over their 4 spades, given if partner's like a weak hand. Partner generally has 4 clubs, so this is a 9 card fit. This is looking good, but we do have like this on the side, which is like good defense. So let's see how this auction progresses. We're not going to bid 4 clubs. All right, so now I'm going to just bid 5 clubs because they should be making this 4 spades. Because we had 1 club and 1 diamond, and like partner has a most 1 trick for their like very weak 2 club bids, so we're sacking. And I'm just thinking through like the best way to play this. He's probably a short club, so I think best to start low club. Like we pick up stiff king, probably. So now we can pick up jack third over here. Could have been king jack tight, maybe, but no, because they would have played the jack. They see the dummy. So we're picking up all these clubs, which is pretty nice here, I gotta say. And I'm just gonna lead a low heart towards the closed hand and see if they can screw up this position. They're guaranteed 3 hearts pretty much, so Best thing to do maybe would have been like to try to rough out spades. Yeah, they were fortunate with 3 of the hearts. So down 2 is good bridge because we get 2 diamonds and an ace. So they weren't making 4 spades. So 300 would be, if this was imps, this would be winning imps. So we have a shitty 4 count. We're gonna pass. Diamond, heart, nothing to think about. Spade, nothing to think about. They're probably accepting 3 no. It's our lead. We're probably leading a dutiful 4th best. The other possible lead we can consider is like a spade through this dummy's secondary strength. They do have a club stopper here. This is probably a hand to push a spade through. We got like decent spade intermediates. We're expecting spades to likely be 4-4-3-2. Now they could be 4-3-3, and we're maybe helping them like set up a spade by leading the 10. But I think this is like probably a better lead on average than a club. So spade, pop the king, ace. And the way these clubs are positioned, we're actually going to duck because covering this can't really gain a trick. We're still going to win the 3rd round of clubs if that occurs. And the pop high diamond. Okay, so like they had jack 3rd or jack double 10 of spades, unfortunately. So we picked a bad lead because look at all the they had spades with 3, so we popped the 10-9 3rd. Luckily, they split 3-3 anyway, so like these were natural tricks for them. So they get to run these diamonds and ace of clubs, and then depends on the heart position. If partner is the ace of hearts, we get the last 2 tricks if they have a 3rd club. They probably have king dub or king queen dub. They have king queen tight, so I guess we get the club. Is that what happened? Yeah. So wasn't much we could do there anyway. So last hand of the set, we pick up a 15 count. A little too soft to power double. We're going to start by just overcalling our good suit. They're going to double. There's a few things we could do here. We could redouble. We could bid 2 hearts. We could rebid 2 spades. I kind of like the idea of redouble and then bidding 2 hearts. I think shows a lot about this hand. And partner's going to blast to 4 hearts. This should be a hand of like 5 or 6 hearts. And like at most 7 points, but hopefully 5 hearts and dummy. Okay, so we hit partner of 5 hearts. And our diamonds are well positioned around opener, like king of diamonds or 8s to be over here, so this is looking pretty good. We can rough out 3-2 spades because we have an 8-card spade fit to set up these long spades to enjoy pitches. We may not even need the diamond finesse, especially like hearts or 2-2. Like this is actually quite a good game. So we're gonna duck low, win with the 7. We have plentiful entries to this hand, so we're actually just gonna pull trumps. Looks like they're and now's the question of do we finesse this? Is spade split 3-2? This looks dumb to finesse this. So let's count their hands. Their hand is ace, king of clubs, ace of hearts. So the diamond finesse is probably off. We need 3-2 spade. I'm going down if I let's say the king of diamonds is on side and spades don't slip 3-2, I'm going down. By not taking this finesse, but I think I need 3-2 spades to make this anyway. Cause if the king of diamonds is over here, I need 3-2 spades to make it anyway. And on 3-2 spades, I don't lose any diamonds, so I think the correct play here is to play ace, cash that. I'm actually just going to cash the second one because we said we need diamonds to split. And that finesse was off anyway, so we were hosed as it turns out. Fuck, now we still have 2 spades to lose. Didn't actually gain me much equity because I couldn't lead a spade towards my hand. I guess what I could have done is I I guess I could have cashed one spade, played a trump, two dummy, and then lead a spade towards my hand, so that the discovery of 4-2 spades. But then no, I'm still short on entries because I played a trump. So this was very ugly. I just needed spades to split. I mean, I had enough information with that one no bid to know the diamond was probably offside. This was just ugly. I don't think there was much I could do here. So, just for fun. Let's just look at that hand briefly. I think it's always down one. So I pulled the trump hoping for 2-2. And then the club, cash one club. But play a second club here, I'm making it. So I think if I, it doesn't matter which one I play here, but the key to going down one is to not cash the second spade. Right, I have to like dock the spade here, because I'm guaranteed back to hand. So yeah, so the only way to make it is to like full dock the second spade, which is giving up on any equity of making the contract, which isn't correct. So I don't really feel all that bad about my play. If we go back to the prior, I still got 43%. So not a great tournament score-wise. Our worst hand was hand 7. Let's look at that briefly too. So going back to this viewer mode. So this is the one I had the high spade rather than the low club. It turns out this is like me leading the spade. Potentially cost a trick because partner had good club intermediates. So if I led a low club to the pickling the ace and 1 and dummy, we get one more trick. So that was just an unfortunate lead, as it turns out. Everything else was pretty rational. We could look at board 1. Maybe I could have made this if I was a little more careful. So my line's looking pretty logical up to here. So it wants me to dock this heart. Interesting. So if I dock this heart, they have to return the heart for me. And this probably sets up some time to get the spade roughs in time before because they got the spade pitch. They only got one in the club. But if you notice on my actual play, what happened was, like, I couldn't rough spade in time because they got to slot the spade on like the 4th club. So if I dock, I preserve the entry to like maybe get a tempo earlier. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.